Good Game, Bad Game is proudly presented by What is ZS? ZS is coming. Okay, friends, subscribers, and all you YouTubers out there. Yes, have I got some news for you. And for the Elvenar players, it's actually not that good. I myself am an Elvenar player. I like the game. It's one of these games that's normally relaxing, but at the moment it's sort of stressing me out. Right, they're running this competition here called Phoenix Cult. Right, and they've got the major prize, as you can see there. I'll zoom in for you so you can actually see it a bit better. I'm one of the more advanced players in the game, and used to have a lot of trust in the game, but I'm slowly losing my trust as they run each one of these competitions. Right, as you can see, I'm 350 points away from the thing, and I don't really want that prize. I've got 89 hours left to go. So in other words, I still should have a chance to actually win the game without having to come up to this button and adding diamonds. Right, it's sort of diamonds you've got to pay cash, real hard cash for. And that sucks, right? That if you run a competition in a game, you should have the right to win that competition or win the major prize in the competition, or it's the grand prize, the absolute top of the range prize that you can actually win. It gives you people, it gives you culture, and it gives you a constant ongoing of supplies and goods, and you even get shards. Well, shards are needed for building your sanctuary, building your ancient wonders, i.e. one of these things that produce the little things up on the mountain. Without those things, you don't get the items on the mountain. So, yes, they've got their pretty little phoenix eggs. I still can come along and collect the phoenix eggs. But there's no way, because, that is only going to give me, that amount of points is only going to give me exactly 45 points. Right, so because, right, 336, well, I can get 2 of them and I can get 1 of them. That'll give me 45 points. So in other words, I'm still going to be 305 points off the grand prize. So in other words, you cannot win that grand prize. No matter what you do, you cannot win the grand prize. It's like this. This is another con job in Elvenar. I've come across one of these prizes before where you've got a limited time to use the prize, right? And when you click on it, right, you're supposed to get diamonds. So here we go. This is 5th try at it. And lo and behold, didn't get diamonds. I've been getting coins up until now. And I've had to turn around and submit a ticket telling them that here, as you can see here on the left-hand side, which is that there, the epic quest, that's only the daily quest. You get 1 of those each day, and then you've got quests above. Normally you get a quest above it. Right, I'm going to turn off my top corner so that you can actually see what's going on. So I'm just turning off the top corner. We don't need that at this present stage. So now, as you can see a bit better there. There should be another one right there. So, because I like advertising, I'm turning my top corner back on. Now, the effect should be there. There should be 1 there. Right? There should be 1 there. And it's not there. Why isn't it not there? So we're going to zoom in as much as we can so you can actually get a better look to show you that it's not appearing anymore. So if you play Elvenar you need to complain because there is no way that you can win the prize. And as you can see, there's plenty of time left for me to do more tasks. See, what I did is I planned ahead, and because I've been through these competitions before, so I have an idea of what sort of ideas they want. So because I was actually in between I'm just entering the so-called fairy culture, which every male hates about this game. And I planned ahead. See, like I'll come along here and I'll say, okay, I better make some marble, because I know they're going to ask for marble at one stage. So I've got marble ready. But all the space that I'd be generally using for my night farms and my day farms in the fairy stage, I've just held back a little bit on doing them, right? Because that's just time period to catch up and make that stuff. I can put up with time. And so what I did, instead of starting all the farms early, I decided to make more workshops. As you can see here, I've got baskets of groceries. So I've got plenty of baskets of groceries because I know I've got baskets of groceries coming up. I've got a toolbox, basket of boat groceries, and basket of groceries. The ones that I know that are hard to do. So I've got less of the harder ones because I know they ask for less of the harder ones. Right, but then with the basic goods, they ask for all 3 levels of the basic goods. So 4 levels, you've got the mosaic marbles, which I'm making up there. You've got the decorative pillars, you've got the admiral altars, and you have the fabulous fountains. And they're some of the most asked for things, and I've got my soldiers there as well. And sorry, a bit of maintenance while I'm in here because I don't have any more. No, I need a lot of this bloke. I've killed him. Constant got a train in this game. But yeah, I'll give you a tip at the end about your soldiers and stuff like that. As you can see, I've got 6 armories maxed out to the level I'm at. The reason why is I need to make as much men as I can, because I actually basically have a lot of provinces. I'm ahead of a lot of provinces. I don't need to do it. Like, land is really expensive in this game. You can buy land, but it's going to cost you a lot. That's like about $80 to buy one little 5x5 square. I've instead decided to fight for mine. As you can see there, I've completed 197. I've only got to do one more province to get a thing, and this is this you can get around that buying the land. But I did buy some land in the early part of the game before. This is going back when I very first started in this game. And I did buy land because I thought I needed to buy land. And I was given some free diamonds and got conned into buying more diamonds like most players do. And yeah, but I was smart enough to just spend mine on land, and I only spent it on land. See, they always want you to either spend your time or your diamonds. So you get time things in the instance, but that's only a very, very new feature. But see, I've got quite a fair bit of land. As you can see, I've fought for a lot of province, and this is how you get free land. And I'm waiting to get another province up so I can get that extra block, because of the simple fact that I've either got to fight for my land. Oh, actually, I didn't realise I had one there. And so I can finish that one today, hopefully, and get another block of land. But it actually puts me ahead of the curve in the game. But so you plan ahead in this game, and by planning ahead, it sort of takes you to certain levels. You get land, and it's about land because you can't increase the size of your buildings unless you've got land. You pretty much only have the same amount of buildings as you had when you were little, like i.e. this stage, that's the very beginner stage, and that's why I'm only using beginner stages for this competition. So in this one here, see tomorrow before I can get another 35 points. So there's no possible way that I can actually win this competition, and that sucks. And I'll be sending them a link to this video because, yeah, it's wrong. If you're going to run a competition, offer a grand prize, you must give the people the chance. You can't just say, oh, well, we'll give you 75 tasks. I think it was more than 75. I think it's about 100 tasks or whatever, but you don't start getting equal points up until a certain level, and then every task gets counted. So I've done more than the tasks that I had to do. And as you can see now, I cannot get any more tasks to earn the points. So this is a rip-off, folks. Elvenar is a rip-off. And I'm telling you now, Elvenar, if you don't give me the prize, you're in for a legal shock. A legal shock. Because this is actually all games, by the way. I don't know if anybody actually knows that. All games that involve you to win stuff and everything, the moment you introduce cash into that winning scenario, right? So here, yeah, you've got earn the things, but when you add that little plus button and you add the fact that you need diamonds, okay, well, that's not crossing the line yet, but then you click on the diamond button. So this is where they cross the line. See, they think they'll hide the cash by making it like this, but I'm exposing it now, Elvenar. I am exposing your truth. Teaching kids to gamble for prizes, and that's what it is. They're actually running a kids casino, and you've now been busted, Elvenar. See, cash, US $9, $19, $49, and they go all the way up to $200 US for diamonds. And trust me, that is not a lot of diamond. That is not a lot of diamond. I'll give you an example. To buy one block of land, it would actually cost me $80 to get one block of land, and I'd get some change, because that's not enough to buy one block of land. $50 won't buy you one tiny little block of land. And kids have their access to their parents' credit cards. But when you've got this, right, to a kid's not going to sit around and plan. He's going to go up and click that button there, buy diamonds, right? And because he doesn't have enough diamonds, right? He clicks on that because he doesn't have enough diamonds, and then he's got to buy diamonds. Then he gets taken up into the next level, which is the cash level. So yes, they actually now have to be governed by the state lotteries thing, and because they are not giving the patrons a chance to actually win that grand prize without cash, they are now breaking the law in every single country. Every single country. You want to send Elvenar a breach of the gaming laws, because they are breaching the gaming laws. Elvenar, maybe you should have rethought this, because you run into somebody that knows and understands how sometimes the law works and what the laws mean. And when it comes to the gaming laws, I used to have an employer that tried to pull off a stunt like this, and he got busted. It cost him a lot of money. So Elvenar, you might want to wake up to yourself, because you've been exposed. You cannot run a competition where you say you've got a grand prize but then don't give that person the ability, because up here the other day I had two, and how do I prove that they've got another thing up there? Oops, I got multiple counts. So see, this is what you're supposed to get. See that one there? That level there on this one, I've only just gone over. I've most probably done about 30 or 40 tasks before it got up to that level, and then it goes up by 1 point each time. But see, this is what I'm supposed to be getting. But I'd reached the 75 rewards, and then it just stopped. So when I got over here, it got to 75, even though it's most probably more like 100 tasks. I can't go any further. So Elvenar is actually ripping off the public, and that is against the law. So, yeah, Elvenar players, you want to do something about it, because this just pisses me off to the fucking maximum. And Elvenar, you want to do something about it. And by law, I should be entitled to that grand prize, because I've done every possible task that I can do except for the dailies, which I do daily, and I will continue to do daily and everything. And I'm just waiting, because normally on the last day you put a good prize up, something worthwhile, in the next day or two. So hopefully there should be something better up there. But so I got about three days, maybe 4 days. No, it's just under 4 days, and I should be entitled to win that prize, to keep on doing tasks and winning that prize, and I cannot do it. So it's a joke, Elvenar. Yeah, it's a joke. It's bad enough that you say buy knowledge points. So yeah, you come up here, sometimes you've got to buy knowledge points, and like I've had to buy so many knowledge points now that I'm into the 172,000, and it sort of, it goes up. You watch, it's 172,000 now. So now it goes up by 1,000 every time. So you got to use your coins and stuff like that. But guess what? You can buy knowledge points too, and you can things. And the same with these things. It goes up only 20 in the goods ones, but it's sort of, yes. So they make you, and you've got to buy so many that you can see by that, because I'm so far into the game, that my purchasing cost of one of those is through the roof. So then you've got to take the other option, because cash. Use your cash, man. Use your cash. Yes, I know some games have microtransactions, but this is going beyond a joke. The fact that you cannot win this without a microtransaction. And that's actually most probably one of the best prizes they've ever offered in one of these things, to where you think, but you can't get it unless you spend diamond, in other words, unless you buy cash, spend your cash, your hard cold cash inside the game, you cannot win the competition. If it's a competition, Elvenar, you should make it so that it can be won this way, through tasks, through those tasks. Not through bloody having to go and spend money on diamond. You should be able to go through, and as you can see, this one's not advanced as the other one. I'm still only getting along in this one. But yeah, it's not right. If you run a game, Elvenar, you should give that person the chance to win that prize. And I'm not going to sit here, I'm one of these players, and I'm recommending to everybody out there in Elvenar, by the way, if you do one of these competitions, don't just, that looks pretty, or it's like 1600 thing, and you just want to get the thing like the kids are doing, because that's what they're doing. And you look through, see what the object is, you click on this, and it tells you the chances of the prizes. See, it's a gambling competition. You're gambling. So it means that Elvenar is actually breaking the law, because first you've got to use your diamonds to buy those things if you run out. So they've sneakily hidden their breach of the law, the gambling laws in every country, within deeper levels. See, that what they've done, they've made it so they're deeper levels, so that they look at it and say, no, it's just a microtransaction, and it's up to them what they want to do with it. But when you run a gambling competition, because that's what this is a gambling competition. Yeah, I don't mind earning the points and everything by doing tasks, but why am I going to spend cash on a competition that's only going to give me a prize that could just be knowledge points, or might be some coinage in the game, or might be some more sky essences, or might be a booster of time? Why am I going to spend my cold hard cash? Yeah, I've done it for land and stuff like that, but no, that's wrong. That is wrong, Elvenar. you should give the player a chance to win it. So every Elvenar player, I'm going to be sending a chain mail throughout Elvenar to watch this video, and I strongly recommend everybody to watch this video because, yes, you need to watch this video. So thank you very much for joining me, friends, subscribers, and all you YouTubers out there. And once again, this show was proudly presented by what is ZS. ZS is coming. Bye.